Watching Forgiving Retribution is like stepping into the middle of a slow-burning confession, one that spans decades, nightmares, and the quiet ache of guilt. There are many aspects of the film that you might not truly appreciate at first glance. There is nothing coincidental about Forgiving Retribution. Easter eggs in films are intentional, hidden, or subtle messages, references, or jokes embedded by the creators to reward attentive viewers. There are many features in my film that are symbolic in nature, and knowing the meaning of these details will enhance your appreciation of the film. I have documented these Easter eggs here in my director's notes. I hope you enjoy. The first Easter egg is the name Brona, which in the Celtic language means sorrow or sadness. In the waiting room, the camera focuses on Dr. Brona's face, then on a piece of pottery behind him. The pottery dons an accusatory expression, as if to ask Dr. Brona, "What did you do?" In the emergency room scene, if you look closely at Dr. Brona's name tag, you will note that he works at St. Elizabeth Hospital. St. Elizabeth was a native-born American saint that experienced periods of depression and suicidal ideation during her youth. She found solace and strength in her faith and devotion to God. In the opening scene, the point of view of the camera is skyward, visualizing leaves and trees. The camera pans down to visualize a young Dr. Brona saving Arthur. He saves a life. There is heavy breathing throughout this scene. In the park death scene, the camera once again displays leaves and trees, a skyward point of view again with heavy breathing. The camera pans down to Ben as he collapses. This scene is a mirror image of the opening scene. In the first, he saves a life. In the second, he loses a life. Trees play a major part in the theme of the film. In nearly all scenes, there are references to trees and leaves. The opening scene and Ben's death scene, the bedroom nightmare scene where leafy shadows play across Arthur and his wife's faces. During the drive down to the clinic, in the clinic scene, there is a tree just outside the window behind Dr. Samlaska. In the house scene in Act 3, there is a small houseplant tree in the background between Arthur and Dr. Brona. Trees and tree leaves symbolize life. Finally, I need to address the COVID vaccine as being the cause of Ben's death. I am not an anti-vaxxer. When writing this short film, I had to come up with a diagnosis that a physician could miss in a 16-year-old male. Not an easy task. In medicine, we constantly have to consider new disorders and new pathologies. I lived through the HIV scare and the tremendous fear in the medical community in treating these patients until we finally discovered the actual cause, the HIV virus, and how it was transmitted. The COVID vaccine was initially reported to be associated with cardiomyopathy in young people, particularly boys, in case reports, but it was highly politicized and demonized. It wasn't until the Israelis reported a study showing 1,000% increase in cardiomyopathy in young men did it finally get the attention of the medical community. This is a perfect window where a practicing physician, skeptical of earlier cases, could miss or not take seriously the diagnosis. There isn't a cardiologist now that will recommend the COVID vaccine be provided for young men. This is the world we live in as practicing physicians. Quoting from Dr. Atul Gawande, no matter what measures are taken, doctors will sometimes falter, and it isn't reasonable to ask that we achieve perfection. What is reasonable is to ask that we never cease to aim for it.